Today's guest is someone who took a very different path into property investing. Starting out by completing her law degree and working in a law firm, she quickly realized the traditional corporate route wasn't for her. After buying, renovating, and selling her first home for a six-figure profit, property stopped being just an interest, it became a career. Since then, she's worked alongside some serious deal volume, analyzing transactions, investor behavior, and what actually makes portfolios perform in the real world. That experience ultimately led to co-founding Search and Secure, a buyer's agency built specifically for investors focused on cash flow, equity growth, and avoiding costly mistakes. Today, we're diving into investing fundamentals, what investors are still getting wrong in this market, and why Search and Secure believes aligned incentives matter more than ever. It's my pleasure to welcome Nikita Taiapa. Thanks for joining me. Now, Nikita, you started off in completing a law degree after many years and also working in a law firm. What's the thing that made you decide that wasn't the right path for you?
Well, to have a successful career in law, you often have to work ridiculous hours and pretty much sacrifice yourself, the firm. And I realized pretty quickly that if I was going to be doing that, that I wanted to be working for myself instead.
Nice. Yeah, that's honorable. And I think it takes a lot for someone to put a lot of effort in a law degree, put a lot of time and money and like you say, sacrifice long hours to then completely switch to something that was unknown, right? And I know you guys are doing well. You've got a really good initial streak, and it goes to show you've got that entrepreneur spirit about you. Um, your first property deal. I want to know more about this. Six figures. I think that you said $130,000, right?
Roughly,
Profit.
yeah. hmm
That's insane for someone doing their first deal. So tell me, was it all skill or was there a bit of luck in there?
I spent a lot of money on education before I made that purchase. And I also spent a lot of time learning how to do the renovations myself. So, interior and exterior paint, I did that. I had to learn through some YouTube videos,
Yeah.
but it definitely gave me insight and valuable knowledge for the properties that came after that because I had hands on experience with what was actually required for that property.
I um I remember seeing on Instagram some of those photos. I remember seeing you in some overalls or paint all over
Yeah.
your pants and stuff, actually getting your hands dirty. I think that's admirable. Um,
Thank you.
I also know we've had Cairo
Mhm.
on the podcast, who you've co-founded this buyers agency with. Um, I know he does a huge amount of volume. That must, being exposed to that must also have been, valuable.
Oh,
Tell me about that
absolutely.
experience.
For sure. Being exposed to such a large volume of transactions has meant that I've been able to witness so many different types of deals, but also see, what happens when things go wrong, or when the wrong decisions are made on a particular property. And having that knowledge or exposure has been absolutely invaluable because now I'm able to go and analyze a deal, see whether it makes sense financially or from an investment perspective.
On that, I do notice, in person in our conversations and also online, you keep harping on about this thing about don't rely on purely capital gain
hmm
in the future, right? Don't just buy, hope for the best. How are some of the ways that you go about personally in your investing career, but also your clients to get away from just relying on that?
Yeah. So focusing solely on capital gains is a bit like throwing a dart at a dartboard while blindfolded. You have no idea what's actually going to happen. There's only so much information that you can take from the past. So we focus largely on how you can manufacture equity, whether that's through, renovations, whether there's hidden value in the property that others might not notice, whether there's space to increase rents and things like that.
Now, when anyone launches a business, it's usually because they see a gap that they want to
Mhm.
fill. Tell me what that gap was in the market for Search and Secure.
We have met a lot of investors along our way, our journey, and unfortunately, we've seen a lot of people make terrible investment decisions, whether that was purchasing the wrong property, whether that was thinking any property is a good investment. We see a lot of people thinking that their owner occupier could then become an investment property, whereas it doesn't make sense financially, but they think that's the right thing to do. We see a lot of people focusing solely on capital gains and forgetting that actually cash flow is what keeps you afloat. So, when paired with capital gains, that's how you grow and sustain a portfolio rather than focusing solely on one.
Yeah, I second that. Like, we always encourage our clients to do a lot of education, and we try to double down on the fact that you don't really know how much work is involved to be able to get good at that kind of thing. So either be prepared to do it or outsource it to people that you
Mhm.
trust to do that. What are, some of the differences? Because there's a couple of buyers agencies out there, right? What is what is it? How are you guys different? How does Search and Secure differ from the market?
Firstly, it's been built by investors for investors. Additionally, our team is also made of ex mortgage brokers. So it means that there's that finance knowledge in the background, means that we're able to think about how the bank might react to particular properties when we're proposing deals to clients. And also, our director has done a very large volume of transactions and built a very impressive portfolio. So, Search and Secure is a way of formalizing his strategy, his knowledge, and then being able to deliver that as a service for clients.
Your mission statement, I read through it, and one of the things that stood out to me was the fact that you guys don't win if the clients don't win,
Mhm.
right? Tell me more about that. Why is that so important to you guys?
We strongly believe that aligned incentives build trust and trust builds strong relationships. So we don't just want to be alongside our clients for one transaction, we want to be there for the whole portfolio. So, in order to achieve that, we need to be bringing you very good deals so that you're able to continue on your investment journey.
Oh, great. So I come to you, it's not a one and done thing. You
No,
just find the one thing. You actually go a little bit deeper. Tell me
absolutely.
more about that. What is the client going to experience if they come to you?
So ideally, we're finding you properties that are 8% gross yield and up and that have additional add value opportunities so that you have multiple exit strategies, which is something that investors often forget about.
Mm,
And when they're investing, they like to think about the best case scenario and not, okay, well, what are my options here if things go wrong?
yeah,
And so we're providing you with properties that are going to ensure that your risk is mitigated as much as possible and you're able to then go, okay, you've helped me purchase one. How can I leverage this property to go and purchase another? And
nice.
then we're still by your side at that stage, helping you to continue to purchase.
I see the win-win there, right? So you're not taking all of that gain, you're sharing it with the client so
Mhm.
that they can then use it again to re-leverage and
Yeah,
purchase going again. I
absolutely.
love that.
And
Yeah,
that's reflected in the way that in the way that our fee is structured. So it's not
I see.
percentage based. It's a fixed fee, so that there's no incentive to encourage you or push you to purchase a property that is a little bit higher than your budget.
I see. Oh, great. Well, I appreciate that clarity. And one thing that stands out for me from this conversation is that great investing isn't just about chasing the hype. It's about understanding the fundamentals, protecting cash flow, and making decisions that actually move your portfolio forward over the long term. Nikita's journey from law into property, combined with the real world transaction experience behind Search and Secure, gives a very practical lens on what investors should actually be paying attention to. If you enjoyed today's episode, share it with someone who's actively trying to build wealth through property. And make sure to check out Search and Secure if you want to learn more about what they're building. Again, Nikita, thank you.